Okay, so we've named this 5-week workshop Web Apps for Beginners, and I'll just talk a little bit about why web apps. And really it comes down to the JavaScript, the programming component in a web app. You're making a foundation or a base that you can do things with. So I'll just quickly show you that the apps that we're looking to make, I'm expecting around about week 3 or 4.
Yep.
So they're just simple games. Heads or tails, higher or lower, decision maker. You could probably intuitive work out what they do.
Mm-hmm.
That here's just the computer picks random the word heads or tails, and then when you click on the start button, it asks you for the word heads or tails. And if you type in that case, it matched. And if I do it again, it's probability that your 2 options there. And I found when I'm teaching how to do this in JavaScript is that you make it in Scratch first, get all the logic worked out, and then you're essentially replicating the same thing in JavaScript, and then if it doesn't work, it's a problem with leaving out a comma or something like that. So we make it in Scratch, then you write out your pseudocode, and then we make it in JavaScript. Then the next level is a higher or lower, so you're not only matching a number, you're also giving a range, and you're directing them to go somewhere until they get that. Decision maker is yes, no, or maybe, same thing, just the third option. Scissor, paper, rock gets a bit trickier because it's not just sequential one or the other. You've got, if the computer's got scissors and you've got paper, compared to if your computer's got scissors and you've got rock, there's different outcomes. So when you actually map it out, it's not 3 options, it'd be more like 9 or maybe more. So that's actually harder than you think, but it's a good one to get once you get that one worked out. And then this one is not only adding images, but also the outcome here. You've rolled 6, or you've rolled 5. So this is about creating a space for the JavaScript to output an image and text, and depending on the input. And then the project would be make a magic 8-ball, and you have 6 to 8 choices where they say it's looking ominous or whatever they say, and it's up to you how far you want to take it, whether you're going to have pictures and you click on it and it glows, or that's sort of how far you think people can take it. And this one is vowel replacer. So this is what the kids call leet. So if you type in a word like water, it replaces the vowels with a similar looking like that. And now this one is staged. So this is the basic level, and then we've got an intermediate level, which same concept, but with a bit of CSS to make it look fancier, or the advanced level. Bringing in more CSS and some audio into the equation. Okay, and stopwatch project. And lost my picture there. And in the last week, I wanted to make an information web page, and this came about the idea of solving a problem. So here's a government information sheet that's very dry.
Yeah.
Tells, here's how much fruit juice, how much sugar is in fruit juice. And so I thought, well, how about we make that a bit more interactive? And I'll tell you what, after doing this project, I haven't had a sleepy since.
Oh.
I used to have a lot.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, and it's the same concept as before. You're bringing text and image into a central spot. So like we're doing with the dice rolling, it's the same idea, and you just take it as far as you can. And I would say, realistically, we would only do 2 or 3, or 3 is good, because it shows you the scalability of it, and then you can take it home and add in the rest. So that's the vision, doing that in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And collapsible accordion is very useful. This is what this website is where you've got a whole lot of information, and it's not all that difficult. That's a very handy feature of JavaScript, and for projects.